From the basketball courts of Mississippi to the bright lights of national television, Robin Roberts has become a symbol of grace, courage, and resilience. But behind her polished on-screen presence is a story of battles, not just in the studio, but for her life, her voice, and her truth. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary journey of Robin Roberts, her rise in broadcasting, her fight with cancer, and her unwavering ability to inspire millions through pain, loss, and love. Robin Renee Roberts was born on November 23, 1960, in Tuskegee, Alabama, and raised in Pass Christian, Mississippi, the youngest of 4 children. She was born into a family of trailblazers. Her father, Colonel Lawrence E. Roberts, was a Tuskegee Airman, a member of the pioneering group of African American military pilots during World War II. Her mother, Lucy Marion Roberts, broke barriers as the first African American woman to chair Mississippi's Board of Education. In high school, Robin excelled both academically and athletically. She graduated salutatorian from Pass Christian High School in 1979 and received a tennis scholarship to Southeastern Louisiana University, where she later focused on basketball. She racked up 1,446 career points and 134 rebounds, becoming one of the school's all-time leading scorers. In 1983, she graduated cum laude with a communications degree, a path that would lead her to an iconic broadcasting career. Robin's broadcasting career began at WDAM-TV in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, in 1983. From there, she worked her way up the ladder, anchoring at WLX-TV in Biloxi in 1984, then WSMV-TV in Nashville, and later WATV in Atlanta between 1988 and 1990. She even hosted a radio show on V103 in Atlanta, showcasing her versatility and voice. In 1990, Roberts made history by joining ESPN, becoming the first African American woman to anchor SportsCenter. She stayed with the network for 15 years, hosting shows like NFL Primetime and covering major sporting events including the Olympics and women's basketball. Her signature phrase, "Go on with your bad self," became an iconic part of her presence, bringing warmth and energy to sports journalism in a field largely dominated by men. In 1995, Robin began contributing to Good Morning America, GMA, eventually becoming co-anchor in 2005 alongside George Stephanopoulos. Under her leadership, GMA soared in ratings and earned multiple Emmy Awards for Outstanding Morning Program. She conducted high-profile interviews with President Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, LeBron James, and Oprah Winfrey, among others. She also covered emotional, real-time events like Hurricane Katrina, bringing empathy and professionalism to her reporting. In 2007, Roberts' life took a heartbreaking turn. She discovered a lump in her breast during a self-exam, inspired by the recent death of her colleague Joel Siegel, who had died of colon cancer. At the age of 46, Robin was diagnosed with breast cancer, a disease that affects 1 in 8 women in the U.S. She underwent surgery, followed by 8 rounds of chemotherapy and nearly 2 months of radiation therapy. Each treatment brought intense physical and emotional pain. In her 2014 memoir Everybody's Got Something, Roberts described feeling like she wasn't present during much of the experience, a powerful reminder of how illness can numb even the strongest spirits. One of the most visible effects was hair loss, a devastating blow for someone who appeared daily on national television. But in 2008, she made a bold and beautiful decision. She appeared on air without a wig, embracing her vulnerability and sending a powerful message to viewers everywhere, particularly Black women, about strength, survival, and authenticity. Robin's openness sparked national conversations. At a time when public figures, especially Black women, often kept their medical struggles private. Roberts broke the silence. But her story also highlighted a harsh reality: healthcare disparities. As a high-profile TV personality, Robin had access to top-tier treatment, leading oncologists, and support systems that many women, especially women of color, simply do not have. Black women are 40% more likely to die from breast cancer than white women, according to the American Cancer Society. Robin's recovery, while inspiring, underscored the privilege of access, reminding us that survival often depends as much on resources as on resilience. Just 5 years later, in 2012, Robin was hit with another life-threatening blow: myelodysplastic syndrome, MDS, a rare blood disorder caused by faulty cells in the bone marrow. Tragically, it was a direct side effect of her previous chemotherapy. Doctors gave her a 1 to 2 year prognosis without a bone marrow transplant. In an incredible stroke of fate, her sister, Sally Ann Roberts, was a perfect donor match, a rarity, especially for Black patients who face a lack of representation in donor registries. Robin underwent the transplant in September 2012, after weeks of intense preparation and high-dose chemotherapy. Her recovery required strict isolation to prevent infection. Still, she stayed connected to viewers through video updates, bringing visibility to MDS and highlighting the need for diverse marrow registries. As if battling MDS wasn't enough, tragedy struck once again. Just weeks before her transplant, Robin's beloved mother, Lucimarian Roberts, passed away on August 30, 2012, at the age of 88, in the midst of Tropical Storm Isaac hitting the Gulf Coast. Robin raced home through the storm to be by her mother's side, and made it just in time. Lucimarian's death left Robin heartbroken. In her memoir, she described that time as being consumed by grief and emotional exhaustion. Yet, despite her personal storm, she remained a pillar of light for her viewers. Her decision to share her mother's passing on air, along with her own health struggles, was both healing and revolutionary, especially in a media world that often demands stoicism, particularly from Black women. In 2014, Robin publicly came out as a gay woman, revealing her long-term relationship with Amber Lane. After nearly 2 decades together, the couple got married in 2023, marking a beautiful new chapter of love and visibility. Robin also launched Rockin' Robin Productions, producing meaningful projects like Turning the Tables with Robin Roberts on Disney Plus and Tuskegee Airmen, Legacy of Courage, honoring her father's heroism. She's received numerous accolades: the Walter Cronkite Award, a Peabody, and induction into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. But perhaps her greatest achievement is the emotional impact she's had on millions, inspiring viewers to be proactive about their health, to love openly, and to stand strong in the face of adversity. Robin Roberts didn't just report the news, she became the news. Through cancer, grief, and cultural shifts, she brought us along for the journey. She's not just a journalist. She's a fighter, a trailblazer, and a beacon of truth, reminding us all that no matter what we face, we've all got something powerful, something beautiful, something worth fighting for.